Hi, today is May 9th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 718 for the year, Walking Back to Shoes. On my way to the Crashed Spaceship yesterday, someone left a pair of shoes with a belt deliberately draped over them in front of that overpriced secondhand clothing store on Broadway. There was also oddly a Starbucks cup sleeve, not the cup, just the sleeve. And before and after, and even during recording with Dogbowl and Marlon and Susan at the spaceship, my thoughts kept returning to the shoes with the belt draped over them. One could say, metaphorically, that my shoes kept walking back to those shoes, like in that song that was first recorded by Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys and co-written by him. One of the greatest songs of longing that I have ever heard. When I leave home this morning, I will see if the shoes are still there, and if, as I suspect, they aren't, I will try not to be too sad. You're lucky I left my ukulele at Dogbowl's, otherwise I'd start playing that song. I may say that I don't care, hold my head up in the air. I'm telling you, you're lucky. Poem number 719, American Spatula. The spatula was proud to be an American. It pledged allegiance to the flag. It was a my country, right or wrong type of spatula. Unlike I, who have never voted for a Republican ever, the spatula has never voted for a Democrat ever. The spatula sings songs like My Country 'Tis of Thee and America the Beautiful and the Star-Spangled Banner and God Bless America, and it does so often, and it does so often, and it does so often and so loudly that the other utensils fucking hate the spatula. Shut the fuck up, spatula, the egg beater, which had never actually beaten an actual egg, said recently. It's spatula, not spatula, the spatula said. You do that every time. You're lucky I don't beat you like an egg, the egg beater answered. You are seriously on my last nerve. At this point, the turkey baster, which had never basted an actual turkey, tried to smooth things over by basting the two feuding utensils with oat milk. Fuck me, said the spatula. You came all over me. And the egg beater was too shocked to say anything. But the baster's ploy worked, for now the ornery egg beater and the patriotic American spatula had a common enemy. I think that would work better if it's the egg beater that says, fuck me, you came all over me. Just, characters. Anyway, poem number 720, Jane LaCroix. I love how proud Jane LaCroix always seems to be of her insatiable, relentless, radiant, infinitely infinite desire for attention. I love how happy she is about it. I love how she embraces her flaws that are not flaws, and I'm jealous of how well she sees herself, and that she's courageous enough to look so closely. Jane, whose book release party I was a part of last night, will tell you you matter until you believe it, will lie to you until you can't not believe, will support you, hold you, lift you up, swim and run and walk and fly with you. I float on air when I think of some of the times that we have spent together. Jane is one of the greatest people I have ever known, and I am so lucky that she is my friend. Poem number 721, Do No Wrong. Last night was the second night in the last 4 nights that I went to a reading at the Red Room. I met some wonderful people both nights, but last night, since I was on the bill, I was a lot more confident and outgoing, and I gave people my contact info and made connections and basically acted like a human being instead of a miserable, misanthropic wretch full of self-hatred and bile. I don't think I said anything stupid to anyone the whole night last night, and even if I did, I don't care. That's how great last night was. At Sunday night's reading, I met a literary agent and immediately said something stupid, and I finally met Chloe Caldwell and said almost nothing to her, and even that almost felt like too much. Last night I felt I could do no wrong, and as far as I know, I did no wrong. Some nights you got it, and some nights it ain't your night. But last night, I had it. And last poem today, poem number 722, The Guy Who Died. The guy who died yesterday made some albums that I love and some that I don't give a shit about. Said some fucked up shit publicly and was obnoxious to me on the phone the one time I ever talked to him about maybe producing one of my records. I learned yesterday that he often badmouthed bands whose records he had just produced, and I'm sure he would have badmouthed my band had he made an album with me. I don't have anything particularly bad to say about him, but I don't have anything nice to say either. They say if you don't have anything nice to say about someone, don't say anything, but I'll just settle for not saying his name. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Not just you, Jane. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you. Jane. But Jane, yes, I appreciate you.